A birthday livestream should have been a happy occasion. But just as Guo Junchen smiled and cut the cake, the next second he made a help gesture, and there on the table sat 5 blood-red longevity peaches, homophonically hinting at no way out. Stranger still, he and Yu Menglong belong to the same agency and are both tied to the same class of arms/fireworks trademarks. Coincidence, or a signal? A single police line, safe, couldn't suppress the online fury. Silent LED memorials, 300,000 signatures overseas, Fan Shiqi's self-exposure, Tian Herong and others biting at each other. The more the truth is covered up, the more people ask questions. Was he calling for help, or are we pretending not to see? Don't miss the next drop, subscribe and enable the bell. It has been a full month since Yu Menglong's passing. The truth hasn't quieted, it's grown bigger. And this time, what blew up the internet wasn't a police notice, but a birthday live stream. On camera, Guo Junchen smiled as he cut the cake. But the next second, he made a gesture the whole world understands, a plea for help. On the table sat blood-red longevity peaches, exactly 5 of them. 5 sounds like no way out. Was this a coincidence, or a code? Stranger still is the line behind it, the same agency, the same arms/fireworks trademark, Class 13. Why would young entertainers be listed under that kind of enterprise? Who is using them as name fronts? On one side, police say everything is normal, on the other, the live stream shows SOS. Which side do you believe? Today, we'll lay out the chain of signals, trademarks, and timelines one by one. First, look at the live stream, open palm, thumb tucked, 4 fingers folding down. This hand sign is understood worldwide. He also flashed a 6, some say in films that's a distress signal. Others point out that 6 in binary is 110. Then look at the cake, 5 red longevity peaches. Coincidence, or a hint of nowhere to run? Next comes the deeper structure, same company plus same trademark, Class 13, this isn't gossip, it's structural risk. Ordinary people can't get such a registration, yet it appears under 2 young actors at once. Police say, safe. But after the chained woman and Tangshan beating incidents, people already know, debunking does not equal dispelling doubt. So you see, silent LED screen memorials, overseas petitions surging past 300,000, and 3 withdrawals, numbers soaring. This isn't traffic, it's the pursuit of verification. Live stream anomalies exposed, secret signals and the 540 SOS. All this panic stems from another young male actor, Guo Junchen. Some of you may not be familiar with him. Guo Junchen and Yu Menglong co-starred in the once wildly popular web series Go Princess Go. On October 1st, Guo Junchen did a live stream for his 28th birthday. It should have been a cheerful time with fans, but several details in the stream made countless viewers' scalps prickle. First, the birthday cake. The staff didn't prepare a typical cream cake, but a very eerie blood-red longevity peach cake, with exactly 5 bright red peaches on top. In the Chinese context, that's unusual. Netizens immediately linked it to the homophone, no way out. At such a sensitive time, was such a highly suggestive cake merely a coincidence? Share your thoughts in the comments. More worrying, during the livestream Guo Junchen made a move resembling the suspected internationally recognized 540 SOS hand signal. This gesture is to first open the palm, bend the thumb inward, then fold the other 4 fingers over the thumb, indicating one is in danger and needs help. He also flashed a 6 hand sign. In the mainland film No More Bets, this is also seen as a distress signal. Some netizens further noted that the binary of the number 6 is 110, China's emergency number. Once these details were dug up, the internet exploded. Why the tension? Because netizens found striking similarities between Guo Junchen's situation and Yu Menglong's. First, they both were artists under the same agency. Second, and most crucially, some netizens found that, like Yu Menglong, Guo Junchen also had his name registered under a shell company in Class 13, arms/fireworks. Ordinary people can't possibly obtain this trademark, without powerful backing, don't even think about it. This led many to suspect that the names of these young entertainers may have been used by some elite powers as fronts for money laundering or other illicit activities. In no time, panic spread. Is Guo Junchen being controlled? Will he be the next victim? Large numbers of concerned netizens even reported to the public security authorities, claiming that Guo Junchen might have been kidnapped and that his personal freedom was restricted. Of course, facing the torrent of public opinion, Guo Junchen's studio urgently issued a statement on October 10, denying any threats to his personal safety, saying everything was normal, and in turn filing police reports accusing false reporters of defamation and wasting police resources. Police also stepped in, saying they had met him and confirmed he was safe. But the statement actually made more netizens suspicious. After the chained woman and Tongshan beating cases, people seem to have developed antibodies to official debunkings. Many felt the statement was more like, "There is no silver buried here." Public anger boils, from online sleuthing to street memorials. The Guo Junchen episode can be seen as a microcosm of the vast social panic triggered by Yu Menglong's case. Why would a celebrity's death shake society so much? Because what people see now goes far beyond entertainment gossip. Yu Menglong's passing is like a mirror, reflecting the darkness behind power, and the powerlessness and fear of ordinary people under this system. Netizens put it well, he is the victimized us, we are the surviving him. If a star with enormous social influence can die so unjustly and inexplicably, where is the safety of ordinary people? This sense that everyone could be next has ignited public anger. Although Yu Menglong has already become a sensitive word on China's domestic internet, with related discussion massively deleted and even 3 members of the public reportedly arrested for discussing it, the spark of truth cannot be extinguished. An unprecedented, nationwide wave of grassroots memorials and truth-seeking is breaking through the CCP's internet firewall with all kinds of creativity. In Zhenjiang, Jiangsu, and many other cities you've never heard of, large outdoor LED screens suddenly began showing photos of Yu Menglong, bearing the words, "I am Yu Menglong." No sound, solemn silence, this wordless protest is more powerful than any loud slogan. In many cities' 3C stores, the display phones and tablets all had their screens changed to Yu Menglong's photos. Even on some city buses, memorial images appeared. Netizens encouraged each other, a group of people, one thing, fight together, win together. Overseas, netizens launched a global petition calling for a comprehensive, independent, and transparent investigation into Yu Menglong's death. As of October 12, more than 300,000 had signed. The 3 withdrawals wave and an awakening of public conscience. Even more noteworthy, this incident has sparked a new wave of 3 withdrawals, quitting the party, the Youth League, and the Young Pioneers. According to the Global Service Center for Quitting the CCP, in just early October, more than 410,000 people declared their withdrawal from CCP-related organizations. Many said the Yu Menglong case made them see the CCP's true nature and abandon any illusions. Anthony Wong's clarity, telling the truth in darkness. The public awakening brings hope. And in an entertainment industry deeply bound up with capital and power, has everyone chosen silence and compromise? No. There is an award-winning actor whose experience and persistence show us what backbone is. He is Anthony Wong. On October 11, at the Kaohsiung Film Festival, Anthony Wong once again made headlines. When a reporter asked whether he wanted to work with Joseph Chang, Wu Kongren, a Taiwan Best actor who has frequently gone to mainland China in recent years, Wong didn't hesitate. "No, don't drag people down." The line shocked the room. It was black humor and utter clarity. The subtext? Working with those who move closer to the CCP not only taints one's artistic career but could implicate and harm others. Anthony Wong's clarity isn't new. He says that on the day of the 1997 handover, he had a foreboding, the sky was weird, like demonic energy soaring, I knew then, Hong Kong was finished. He long ago saw through the CCP's essence, blasting it as rule of man, rule of lies, and mocking Beijing's promise of 50 years unchanged as a hollow falsehood. Of course, telling the truth comes with a price. For openly supporting Hong Kong's umbrella movement, Wong was completely blacklisted by the CCP, jobs vanished overnight, with years of zero income. But he refused to be silent, refused to bow. In the hardest times he turned to stage plays, came to Taiwan's film scene to keep creating, and with Still Human and The Sunny Side of the Street, won multiple Best Actor awards, proving that true art cannot be suppressed by any regime. Wong has said, "I'm not a politician, I just tell the truth." His career embodies, better to cry out and die than live in silence. Wang's clarity and steadfastness earn our respect. At the same time, they make Yu Menglong's fate all the more heartbreaking. Wang chose resistance and departure, preserving his integrity. Actors like Yu Menglong, deeply trapped in the mainland's Great Dai Vat, may have no right to leave. When they try to resist, the abyss may be all that awaits. Fan Shiqi's self-exposure, Cheng and Tian biting each other, doubts surge again. Having spoken of a clear-eyed fighter like Anthony Wang, let's look back at those mired in the Yu Menglong case. Their days have been far from easy. Singer Fan Shiqi stands at the very center of the storm. Recently, a screenshot suspected to be from Fan Shiqi's own Weibo circulated online, reading, "Yes, it was me who killed Yu Menglong, because he deserved to die." Although the post was deleted within 10 minutes, it had already been screenshotted. The authenticity of this screenshot cannot be confirmed 100%, it could be photoshopped, a breakdown under pressure, or someone deliberately maneuvering to make him a scapegoat. What do you think of this so-called confession? Fan Shiqi became the eye of the storm because in an audio clip suspected to be from the scene that night, a voice shouts, "Knock him out and dig," and one can hear a voice suspected to be Yu Menglong crying, "Fan Xiaohua, save me." Fan Xiaohua is Fan Shiqi's nickname. Some netizens sent the clip to an overseas professional lab for voiceprint comparison. The result reportedly showed a 99.57% match with Fan Shiqi's voice. This is almost ironclad, leaving Fan Shiqi speechless. Although his studio repeatedly denied everything and threatened to sue netizens, his career suffered devastating blows. His solo concert scheduled for October 18 in Chengdu was exposed as having sold only 15 tickets and was ultimately cancelled at the last minute due to the artist's health. Brands he endorsed, like Chow Tai Fook Jewelry and Kadi Coffee, also cut ties and suspended all activities. Even in the hit drama Shine On You, where he only had a supporting role, whenever he appeared the bullet comments were full of curses, with viewers urging the removal of his scenes. Many said the wealthy predator character he played was practically acting as himself, leaving them disgusted. Besides Fan Shiqi, two other industry heavyweights involved, director Cheng Qingsong and actress Tian Herong, recently staged a public, mutual bite, trying to clear themselves but only making things murkier. Netizens identified the two as meeting Yu Menglong on the night of September 10 at the Bulgari Hotel in Beijing, widely suspected to be the second scene where Yu was abused. To create an alibi, Cheng Qingsong released chat screenshots with Tian Herong to prove they were only having dinner together that night. But Tian countered, accusing Cheng of deliberately deleting a key line from the screenshots. That line, while waiting at the hotel, Cheng messaged her, "I'm handling something." Given the sensitivity of the Bulgari Hotel, this line is chilling. Tian's move was seen as hinting that Cheng was secretly dealing with Yu's situation at the hotel while hiding it from her, trying to clear herself. Cheng explained that he deleted that line to make the chat timeline more complete, because with that line included, the time below wouldn't be visible. In fact, when Tian earlier posted a comparison of their chat screenshots that day, she also stated their dinner on September 10 was from about 19 to 21:30, and provided the receipt and payment screenshots. But netizens pointed out Cheng's screenshots showed the two were still chatting at 19:36. Many thus accused Tian of lying. If they were already sitting together at dinner, why still communicate by phone? When responding to Tian, Cheng again conspicuously emphasized the 1936 timestamp in the chat, raising further suspicions. 3 key sites and the scrubbing of evidence, the trail of a buried truth. As more clues surface, netizens have pieced together, from various leaks, the tragic path of Yu Menglong's final days. The case may involve 3 primary locations. The first scene was likely Beijing's 798 Art District or the adjacent Qihao Art Museum. There are rumors that Yu held an exhibition there before his death. Strangely, netizens uncovered that from August 15 to September 12, 798 suddenly announced a closure, while Yu's incident occurred in the early hours of September 11. The second scene is the Bulgari Hotel in Beijing we just mentioned. Some say Yu was detained and abused there for a long time. After the incident, the hotel allegedly carried out demolition and cleaning work, a certain room was torn down in seconds, and key surveillance footage was wiped. Some netizens claiming to be guests said they did hear a man's wails that night. These coincidences drove the hotel's Google rating from 5 stars down to 1.9 in a short time via negative reviews. The comments filled with lines like, walk in standing, leave lying flat, check in age likely to be 37, and, the resentment here must be heavy. The third scene is the Sunshine Upper East community in Beijing where Yu ultimately fell to his death. It's very close to the Bulgari Hotel and the 798 area. From the art district to the hotel to the residential compound where he fell, a neat chain of locations, plus the rapid post-incident closure, renovation, and surveillance scrubbing, the force behind this is clearly beyond ordinary people. The start of the tragedy, his final wave. After so much on the aftermath, some who are just tuning in may not know how it began. Let's briefly review. In the early hours of September 11th, the 37-year-old actor Yu Menglong was found to have fallen to his death at his Beijing residence. Police quickly announced it was an accidental fall after drinking, excluding criminal suspicion. But that claim convinced no one. Yu was known to suffer from acrophobia, many fans know this. And soon, a flood of revelations online alleged that Yu's death was a tragedy triggered by his refusal to accept unspoken rules. It was claimed that on the night of the incident, Yu was lured to a hongmen banquet hosted by a group including a director, a producer, capital backers, and even offspring of high-level CCP officials. Because he refused to submit, he angered this group of elites and met a tragic end. Netizens found video of Yu's last public appearance in August. In it, he wore a mask and headphones, kept his head down, his eyes evasive, his face haggard, with what looked like swelling at his right temple. He was nothing like his usual sunny self. After getting into the car, he gave fans a gentle wave. In retrospect, it looks more like a silent farewell. Those who knew him say that despite his gentle appearance, Yu was extremely resilient. It said he had faced threats since age 25, yet for over a decade he never truly yielded. He wasn't seduced by money or power, never went with the flow, always held the line, and to his final moment he did not cry for mercy, but for resistance. The truth should not sleep. From an actor's unnatural death to the entire internet hunting for culprits, from exposing the entertainment industry's dark underbelly to questioning the entire system of public power, from online cries to offline silent protests, the impact of this incident has far exceeded itself. It shows that even in the darkest places, the longing for truth and justice never dies. As long as we don't forget, don't give up, and keep watching and speaking out, the truth will one day surface. Finally, let me end with a line from musician Zhong Donglin's song, Truth, written for Yu Menglong. Truth should not sleep, life should not shatter. Who is hiding the last glimmer of light? We demand truth, not just tears. Alright, that's it for today's program. If you care about follow-ups in the Yu Menglong case, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and share this video so more people can see it. You're also welcome to comment below with your thoughts and any leads you know.